Happy New Year, happy holidays. The reason we're having this class is because Sonia Emuna, and I mentioned it to one of the teasers for the class, she told me about a month back, let's have a class on January 5th. And I said, January 5th? Why January 5th? January 5th, still holidays, people are traveling. She goes, no, let's have a class on January 5th. I said, January 5th? It's a Thursday. We usually have classes on Tuesday. She said, it was 17 years ago that we had our first Kabbalah class here in Eretz, and it was January 5th. I was a child. I didn't have any hair. I didn't have any white hair. It was in this room again. Yeah, wonderful. Well, thank you, Sonia Jun. Thank you for awakening this reality. And so consider this as an anniversary of our Kabbalah class. Thank you for supporting it. Thank you for coming every week. I appreciate it. It's been a wonderful ride. I benefited the most. So the topic that I picked for tonight is what to expect in 2023. We just started a new year, right? What's going to happen? What's going to happen tomorrow? What's going to happen next month? What's going to happen the rest of the year? What's going to happen? Do we have a crystal ball? Do Kabbalists have a prediction chart that they can say, oh, this is going to happen in January, the moon is going to strike the sun in February, Mercury is going to go to Leo, and then we're going to have environmental chaos and all that. No. It's going to be a wonderful year. It's going to be an amazing year. Things would evolve so fast. Everything is evolving so fast. Everything is moving forward so fast. The world is going through challenges, of course. We will have challenges. We're not in the time of Mashiach, so nobody can sit back and relax, even though I've heard that even during Mashiach, we don't sit back and relax. So the life will go on. Everything that we see will actually accelerate. Technology will be even the understanding of a technology, the new ideas will be popping in more and more 2023. Everything, in every aspect of science, art, humanity, everything that you could imagine, everything would evolve more and more and everything will improve. Human life will improve. The environment will improve. Everything will be wonderful. The world is going exactly according to God's plan. And God's plan is all good. God's plan is absolute perfect. So expect a wonderful, amazing year ahead.
Yes.
Every day is going to be better.
Amen.
Tomorrow is going to be better than today. Shabbat is going to be even better. Every Shabbat is going to be better than the previous Shabbat, I promise you. Your level of understanding will be even higher. You'll understand more, you'll realize more. The world, every day, this world is going to get better, faster, brighter, faster. I'm repeating this, and brighter. The sun will keep on shining. The moon will keep on restricting the light. God is going to inject more light every day. New light will be revealed every day. Every one of us will have an opportunity for everything that we want. Everything that you want to receive, you will receive. Everything you want to achieve, you will be able to achieve. It's going to be a wonderful year. Amazing year. That's the class. We can go home now. But what about us? Right? God is going to do His job. His job is to inject light in every moment of our life, constantly. According to Kabbalah, the reason we are actually alive is not because our heart is pumping. It's not because our consciousness is awakened. We understand. No. According to Kabbalah, at any moment, at every second of the day, God is injecting energy to the universe. At any moment, every second, every millisecond, every nanosecond, God is injecting light to the universe, to the stars, to all the planets, to all the galaxies, to planet Earth, to every one of us, to everything. And without it, we wouldn't be alive. And this light that He is injecting, it's a new light. It's not an old light. It's not the light that we had yesterday. It's a new one. Constantly. Constantly. Every moment there is a new beginning. Every second there is a new beginning, new energy, new consciousness, new awareness, new ideas. There is nothing old in God's work. God doesn't go back. God does not go back. God goes forward. His creation will go forward. It's like a train that is moving very fast. The train of life of 2023 is a much faster train that we experience in 2022. Imagine, if you get on the new planes that they go so fast now, whatever it was, whatever speed of the life was in 2022, it'll be a notch higher, it'll be a notch faster, it'll be a notch clearer than what we had. There'll be new ideas, there'll be new revelation, there'll be new babies all the time. Have you noticed how the new babies are so smarter than old babies? I'm a grandpa now. I'm amazed. So things are moving very fast, very beautifully, very beautifully. New beginning, new light, energies, everything. It's happening all the time. How about us? What's happening to us? One thing that everybody does when the holidays is over, when the parties are over, and we consumed all the food and everything that we did, all the parties, all that, everybody all of a sudden feels a little bit heavier, a little bit lazier, and we all have a resolution, right? What is your New Year resolution? We all have, hopefully we all have a new resolution for the new year. All of a sudden, all the gyms are packed again. Last week, if you would go to a gym, the gym was quiet, everybody was out, traveling, parties. Now you go to gym, it's packed. All of a sudden, people are awakened. All of a sudden, people are awakened. So everybody is hopefully thinking about new resolution. But why is it hard to keep that resolution? Why is it hard? I promised to myself, I'm going to go to gym every day. And maybe I go the first 2-3 days of the new year, then I'll take a day off. Then next month I will go a little bit less. Then comes, and it just goes away. Or you plan to do something exciting, but then we lose that momentum. We lose that thought. What happens? What happens? So tonight class is not about what's going to happen in the world. I just share with you what's going to happen in the world. It'll be amazing. It'll be fantastic. I'm going to share a few ideas of how we can stay with this very fast momentum train that is going. How can we stay with the ride that is going? How can I evolve like everything else is evolving? How can I grow like everything is growing? How can I stay with the momentum of the universe? Is that good?
Yeah.
That's right? No matter what happens, we know it's going to be wonderful. Things are going to be fantastic. New buildings all over. You know, you go to Middle East now, you see high-rises, everything, everywhere that you go. And it's going to be more and more amazing architectural designs you'll see all over the world. In every aspect of technology and science. What about us? We want to stay with the course of everything that is happening. If we do that, then it will be an amazing year. If you stay with this energy that is evolving and growing every day, if you stay with it, you're on this train, you're good. You're going to get to your destination. If you lack, if you get disappointed, if you stay passive, if you don't go as fast as the universe is moving, then you're going to get behind. And once you get behind, it's not fun. When we get behind, it's not fun. So how can we stay course? How can we motivate ourselves to be on this high-speed train the whole year? How can we live a proactive life in 2023? Otherwise, things will happen, and if we react to it, not only we lose the train, God forbid, we may fall under the train. So I have 5 points that I want to share with you and discuss it and expand on it so we can stay on course. The first thing is, we need to focus on what we are grateful for, what we did last year, how we can appreciate and be grateful that what we did last year, because all of us, we did some good stuff, and unfortunately we all failed in some aspect of life too. The most important thing to begin tonight is to focus on the things that we are grateful, the things that went right, the things we did good, the things we were productive, we were proactive, we were positively created something that we were happy with. And if we do that tonight and continue with this consciousness, then we'll gain the clarity to make changes in ourselves. So we have to think about what worked last year. What did you do last year that it worked? In your relationship, friends, family. If you go back and think about, the day that I was talking to my friend, to my family, to my spouse, to my brother, to my sister, and I had a good conversation. What was your mindset then? How was it fruitful? What did you do that it worked? What did you do at business that worked? What did you do health-wise that it worked? What worked? What was good last year? There was a lot of good things that happened to every one of us last year, hopefully. Right? We all had good moments. We all experienced blessing last year. That we created it. We were part of it. In work, in relationship, in health. The days you worked out. The days you made good business decisions. The days you made good business, relationship decision. The day you visited someone who needed you and you felt wonderful about yourself. The day you gave a good advice to someone. The day that you were for somebody else during the year. The day you gave from yourself. The day you prayed. The day you had a good meditation. Everything that worked, everything that was positive. First of all, we have to be grateful for those moments. The more you are grateful for those moments become a regular pattern for your life in the future. If you enjoy giving a sadaqah to some organization, and if you remember it now, I'm sure we all remember what we gave, right? We forget what we received, but we definitely remember what we gave. And if you go back to that moment and connect to that joy that you felt, that good positive feeling that you felt when you were for your brother and sister and family, your parents, your spouse, your friends. Having that gratitude gives you the clarity and the strength to make more changes, positive changes within you. And it gives you motivation to do more good. It gives you a motivation to do good. If you felt amazing that special day, that special moment, rewrite it for yourself. Think about it. And bring it out again. Bring it out again. Because the more you exercise that, the more happy times, the more joyful time, the more blissful time you feel, you'll experience, you'll do more. If you need any voluntarily work, home, the day maybe you cooked something and it was wonderful. The day you had a good conversation. The day that you did something for somebody besides you. You made someone happy. You called someone. Go back to that moment. Go back to that positive, beautiful, fruitful moment, because it will give you the clarity and the strength to do more of these moments, to have more of these moments next year, this year. You know, we all have a list of what we want to do, right? Hopefully. Part of the resolution is, I want to lose 10 pounds, right? It's like everybody needs that, right? So we all have a list of the things we want to do for next year. Kabbalistically, we want to have the list of what do I want to be. A list of to be versus a list of to do. If you take something home tonight with you, and if you only take this, that instead of having a list of the things you want to do versus a list of the things you want to be. I don't want to just lose 10 pounds. I want to be in a good shape all the time. That's different. That's seeing a bigger picture of yourself. I want to just help. You know, last year I gave $1,000 sadaqah. This year I'm going to give $2,000 sadaqah. That's better, right? No, I want to be a giver. I don't want to just give $10, $20, $1,000. No, I want to be a giver. And this giving could be unlimited. I want to be the biggest giver in the world. I want to be bigger than Bill Gates. I want to be someone that changes the world with my giving. I don't want to just give a little bit more. It's not about what to do, it's about what to be. Who you want to be. A list of the things I want to be. I want to be kinder. I want to be nicer. I want to be wiser. I want to be a positive person. Not more positive. I want to be a positive person. Not that I don't want to lie. I want to be a truthful person. I want to be an honest person. I want to manifest my ultimate potential, not just a little bit potential. 10 pounds, it's only a partial of your potential. Because when I think I want to lose 10 pounds, yeah, you may lose 10 pounds, but you're going to gain it back. Because your to-do list was only 10 pounds. No, I want to stay in shape for the rest of my life. It's not about to do, it's about to be. If we put that in our consciousness, that this next year, in order for me to stay with the course of universe, because universe is exercising, is manifesting its potential. God is not holding back for you. God doesn't stop the train because you stay back. No, his train is long. You can either sit first class, or you could sit way back in the coach. You could even be the driver or sit in the back. So it's about who I want to be. I want to be the best version of me, whatever that is. The best version of me in every aspect of it. I want to be the best husband. I want to be the best son. I want to be the best father. I want to be the best teacher in Kabbalah. I want to be the best of everything. That's the resolution we need to work on. And when I do that, I have to understand it needs dedication, discipline, responsibility, patience. Yes, it's all required. But when my goal is to be the best, then all these will fall into its place. Because when I want to be the best, I need to be compassionate. I need to have more understanding. I need to be more proactive. And not just, this year I want to be proactive. That's not enough. That's to do. Last year I made $1 million. This year I want to make $2 million. No, I want to be the most powerful man in the world. I want to be the best of the best of the best. Because you know what? It's all about you. Everything else that you see around you is an illusion. You're the real thing. Everything is made for you. You're the universe. You're the it. Everything else is the byproduct of your consciousness and your perception. Everything, even this glass, is an illusion. What is real? You. And what you can accomplish is the real thing. So it's about who I want to be next year. I keep saying next year, it's this year. Mm-hmm. Right? Wait. And in order to do that, in order to be the best version of myself, then I definitely need to change something in me. Because definitely I wasn't the best of me yesterday. I was good. I did some good. I helped some people. I gave charity. I was nice. I studied. I did good. But in order for me to be the best of me, I really need to change something in my thought level to begin with. And then it would fall into action by itself the moment I put it in my consciousness. The moment I put it in my thought, and I decide that I want to be the best version of myself, and I understand that this requires work. This is not free. I really need to work on myself. On myself, not on the world. The world will do its job perfectly. God has planned for everyone. Everyone will get it. Where do you want to sit in this train? This is the train of 2023. It's going fast. And it's reaching beautiful places. Even the journey is beautiful. Even the journey is beautiful. And actually it's all about the journey. It's all about the journey of you reaching your best version. And enjoying it. You know, when you go to gym, and if your aim is to get into shape, when you get on these machines, it's really hard. Especially if you've been partying for the last month or so, you're sluggish. You're going to feel pain in your muscle and joint, right? You know it's hard. But if you're motivated enough, if you have commitment enough, if you're serious about you want to have a good presentation physically, then you're going to enjoy that bicycle, Stairmaster, whatever it is. You sweat and you love it. So it's about dedication, yes. It's about having discipline, yes. It's about hard work, absolutely. It requires. But if your mindset is to be that, it's to be, not to do, then you'll succeed. The third point, which is important, it's to identify what you want to take with you into this new year. What you want to take with you in this new year, and what you want to leave behind. We had a journey last year, right? We are who we are right now, at this moment. What do you want to take with you now? And what do you want to leave behind? Usually, what limits us to become the best version of ourselves, it's into our limited belief. Oh, I cannot lose 10 pounds. I lose 5 pounds. And when you want to lose 5 pounds, you only lose 2 pounds. So it's what you believe you want to take with you. It's like when you want to go travel. Who are you going to take with you when you go travel? You want to go with someone who's miserable? Who's a bad hamsafar? Or you want to go with someone who's happy? Who knows the way? It's fun to be with? Right? All that. What do you want to take with you to the next year? You definitely don't want to take everything that hurt you last year. If you still think you were hurt. If you still believe, oh my God, I was hurt so bad last year. Oh my God. This and this happened to me and I was so hurt. Leave that behind. Leave the hurt behind. It's not going to help you. Leave the regret behind. For God's sake, leave the regret behind now. Because regrets hold you back. You're not only going to get into the train in the couch, you're not even going to get to the train station if you have regret. Regret holds you back, will bury you. Regrets come from Satan, guys. Regret is that force that doesn't want you to grow, doesn't want you to change, wants you to stay where you are now. Stay where you are. Be part of the darkness. That's regret. The victim conscious. Don't take victim conscious with you this year. You're not a victim. We are not a victim. If you had any feeling that I was a victim, I got into this relationship, my partner cheated on me. God forbid, my spouse cheated on me. Anything that causes you to feel a victim. You're a Jew and you're a victim. You can't go nowhere if you carry these baggages of last year with you. You need to let go. You need to leave all these baggages. Imagine you're traveling to Italy. I love Italy. What do you want to take with you? You don't want to take your dirty clothes with you. You want to take your nicest stuff with you. You want to go light. You don't want to carry 4 luggages because you're probably going to lose it by the time you get to Rome. You want to go light. You want to go happy. You go shopping there. Beautiful. Right? It's just an example, but it's very profound. So it's very important. What do you want to take with you? And what do you want to leave behind? I want to take with me all the good people that helped me grow last year. I want to be with the people that helped me grow last year. Not the people who had compassion about my victim consciousness. Ach, bemiram barat. You don't need that. We don't need that. You need to associate with the people who pushes you to be the best version of you. Your friend who pushes you. Your family member that pushes you. That pushes you to be better. Not those who are destructive. Let's make that clear. There are people who are destructive. Leave those behind. Leave those behind. The negative people, leave them behind. Positive people, bring them this year with you. Everything that you did good, bring it with you. Every moment that you did good, bring those moments with you. Every positive step that you took, bring it with you. Sadness, leave it alone. The loss, leave it alone. I lost money, forget about it, move on. I lost someone, God forbid, it's over, move on. There is a better story for you. The fact that God takes people from this universe is because God has better plans for them. So why are we crying for? Why are you sad about for? We should be happy. Life moves on. God has planned when He takes someone from this world. It's not because, oh my God, it's tragedy. No, He has a better plan for that soul. So I should be happy. So don't take any sorrow with you. No sorrow, no sadness, no regret. We all make mistakes. We're supposed to learn from it and move on, not to carry it with me. I'm a bad boy, I did bad, I'm not good enough, I'm not capable enough, I'm naive, I'm a Jew, I'm a minority. I'm a woman. Right? Leave those behind. Today's word is Zan Zindagi Azadi. It's going forward. It's being your best you can be. Leave that behind. The world is going so fast, guys. The world is going so fast. You know who God takes with him to move on? Only Sadiqim. You know who are Sadiqim? You know who are Sadiqim? Sadiqims are not those people who pray all day and keep kosher and keep Shabbat. These are fine, but those are not the sign of Sadiqim. Sadiqim are people who think positive. Sadiqim is someone who understands God is with me every moment of my life. I make mistake, but I know God is with me. I'm learning. I move on. You're a Sadiq. Sadiq is someone who's positive. Sadiq is someone who accepts his responsibility. That's a Sadiq. God takes Sadiqim with him. The team of God that wins the World Cup is those who can achieve the best, to become the best. So leave the worries behind. Don't take it with you this year. It doesn't matter what went wrong last year. Leave it. Forget about it. Move on. The train is going. Run with the train. Jump on the train. Be positive. You cannot expect to have a better year if you want to stay just like the way you are last year. Sorry. Just not going to work. If you're happy with what you accomplished last year and you're happy and you're good and you want to take a vacation for the rest of the year, sorry. You can take vacation. Of course you can take vacation. You should take vacation. But even in vacation, work on yourself. Even in vacation, think positive. Be proactive. Be there for everyone. So don't stay the same. We're not supposed to be the person we were yesterday. You're not supposed to be the person you were a minute ago. You're supposed to be a different person. And when we think that way, if you put it in your consciousness, that this year is going to be an amazing year, and I'm going to be positive, I'm going to be proactive, I'm going to be creative, I'm going to take responsibility, I'm going to do amazing things, I'm going to be the best version of me, I'm going to be in the best shape of my mind as far as consciousness, body, soul. I want to live the way my soul wants me to live. I want to live the way my soul wants me to live, not my body. And when you put that in your mind, put it in your consciousness, the action will follow. The action is only 1%. It will follow. Point number 4. Guys, life is short. It may not seem that way. You may think you have all the time in the world. We don't. You know the idea of take one day at a time? Take one day at a time. We have to live our life one day at a time. All you have is today. All we have is today, guys. This could be the last day of our life. For all the good reason. All you have is today. We don't have yesterday. We don't have tomorrow. You have today. Make it worthwhile. Invest today. You want to make peace with somebody? Do it today. You want to reach out to someone? Do it today. You have a goal, do it today. I'm sorry to bring this example, keep bringing it back. The idea of losing weight. You want to lose weight? Start losing weight today. Sometimes I said, you know what? Monday. It's not going to work. Today. Life is short. Focus on what you can do today. Living one day at a time. Because each day, guys, each day has its own unique energy. God didn't create millions of days because, if you lose it, okay, tomorrow, you'll do it tomorrow. No, if you lose today, you've lost today. What you can accomplish today, you can never accomplish it again. Because it's not the same. Tomorrow energy is not the same as today. Today was this class. Tomorrow is not this class. Even if you take a tape and listen to it, if you watch the video, it's not the same. It's not the same. What you can do today is precious. Time is precious. Don't lose any. So when you get up in the morning and you're not so cheerful, remind yourself, I don't have time to be sad. I can't afford to be upset. I can't afford to feel bad, to feel like a victim, to carry the garbage of yesterday. You can't. You're wasting today's opportunity, the energy. You can't keep going back. You gotta go use today, not tomorrow, today. Focus on what you can achieve today. Your best version of you is today. It's today. And I'm going to give you guys the most important secrets of this class. And it's so easy, but it's the most important thing. It's the medicine. If you go to a doctor and gives you a prescription, I want to give you the prescription. You ready?
Yes.
Share as much as you can. Give as much as you can. Do as much as you can. Share as much as you can. Give time. Whatever talent you have, which your talent is quite special to you. Nobody can do what you can do. Nobody. The light that you can create, nobody can. Nobody can replace the energy that you can create today. God created today for you to manifest some energy from you today. And the only way to manifest it is by sharing. Sharing your talent. Sharing what you have. If you're a good listener, listen more. If you're a good cook, cook more. If you're a good painter, paint more. If you're a good architect, design more today. Create more today. If you're a good student, study more today. If you're a giver, financially, give more today. Why they say that we shouldn't make a promise? Promise is for the VIPs. Do it today. Give today. Share today. The action has to be today. And it only comes by sharing. It's only by departing, by giving. Money, time, assistance, compassion.
Smile.
Smiling. Beautiful. It's not in my note, but I love it. Give more, more and more and more. The only way you feel you feel fulfillment in your life is the moment that you give from what you have. From what you have. When you share a bite with someone, that bite that you want, if you give it, oh my God, you're going to feel wonderful. And you know the funny thing is, you're not going to go hungry. It's proven. No one has gone bankrupt by giving. People go bankrupt by not giving. When they try to cut jobs, when they try to cut services, they go bankrupt. You know, there was this amazing restaurant. I work in Central Coast. And we used to go to this restaurant, and it was beautiful. And they had all kind of, this is just an example, salad section, bread section, that. And it was fantastic. It was packed jam all the time. And you would go spend $10 and you feel like you got really 20. The manager was super nice. The cashier was nice. The hostess were nice. The waiter and waitress was so nice. Every time you go, you feel wonderful. And I hadn't gone there for a long time. And I went just Monday. And the place was dirty. The salad station was closed. The bread station was closed. The bathroom was filthy. The bread you had to pay for. The sauce you had to pay for. The food didn't taste the same. I told the manager, what happened? We're cutting costs. We're not giving as much. Hey, when you were giving, you were packed jam. You were happening. This place was gorgeous. All of a sudden, they reacted. They reacted. And now, unfortunately, they're going to go down. So when things get tough, you got to give more. You got to give more. And when you give more, the cosmos loves you, will give you more of whatever you gave. When you give protection to someone, God, the cosmos, the universe, will give you protection. When you give kindness, the cosmos will give you more kindness. When you give respect, the whole world gives you respect more. And when you demand, you're going to lose. Don't ask. Don't make it conditional. I give because of that. No, give because you can give. Share because you can share. And don't have anything attached to it. Don't expect anything in return for it. Because if you give, you become more powerful. That already is the energy that you want to gain. You want to stay with the light force of God? Act like light force of God. He constantly is sharing. He is constantly sharing, no matter how rotten we are. Have you ever seen God says, you know what, there is war in Ukraine, I'm not going to let the sun shine to me. I'm not going to inject oxygen into the universe. I'm going to have Mercury run into Earth. No. He gives and gives and gives and gives. He even gives more every day. That's why there is new technology. That's why there is new consciousness. Because He gives more. And if you want to stay with His force, if you want to stay with His energy, then you have to give more. You have to be just like the light. You have to be compassionate. You have to have understanding. You have to learn to forgive. You have to practice forgiveness. Don't fall into the old luggage of yesterday. Remember, Don't take hurt with you. For God's sake, don't take regret with you. Don't take sadness with you. It's not fun to go to Italy with sadness and old garbage and old dirty clothes and bad hamsafar. You need someone positive. You want to be that force. You want to be the best person to go with. You want to be the one in your crowd. You want to be the light in your class, in your family. You want to be the example. It's the year of to be, not to do, to be. And if you put it in your consciousness, it will fall into it. Every morning that you get up, and I promise you, tomorrow is going to be challenging. If you really sleep with this tonight, then you're going to love it. Tomorrow morning, you're going to get up, you're going to have a little bit of bad calls, challenges, all that. Immediately tell yourself, I'm not going to fall into the negativity of everything that is happening. It's all good. It's all fantastic. It's time for me to move on. If it's hard for you to move out of the bed, move out of the bed. If it's hard for you to do something that you know is good, do it. Do it. And you feel wonderful. That's how you overcome, and that's how you become who you want to become. Any question?